Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. I realize there's one more thing I need to pray to the God of dislikes for. Let us pray to the God of dislikes that I catch a really bad case of COVID-19 this week. And the reason for this week is that I was looking up the weather forecast, and next week we got a couple of 90-degree temperature days. And last summer I got COVID-19 during the summer heat wave, and that was just really horrible. I hate to describe it here. I'll let you use your own imagination, but that combination was just unbearable. Now, I hope this summer I get to travel a little bit. I need to get out of the heat. It gets to be 110, 120 degrees here in the Phoenix area. Unfortunately, or I guess fortunately, I really love all of my students. My students love me as well. I don't know how I'm going to get out of it. I've been just lost and confused about what to do during the summer heat wave. I moved here in September of 2022, and during the whole summer of 2023, every time you turned on the radio, Taylor Swift was singing "Cruel Summer," and that was one of the coolest summers I've ever lived through. It was 110, 120 degrees, and the summer seemed to have lasted forever, forever. It was like I remember I was living in a house during the Halloween season, and I remember people coming trick or treating during the summertime. That's how hot it got that whole summer. It seemed like even Thanksgiving was part of that summer. It really did. That Thanksgiving was pretty depressing for me too. I was programming an AI for the game of Ticket to Ride, and I didn't have anybody to play the game with me. The truth is that I got hyper fixated on playing Ticket to Ride. I missed so many opportunities. I remember that summer I was living in a house. You guys remember? I had one housemate who was really noisy. He The owner of the house had hired a cousin to manage the place. Now, her cousin took the job, and he lived in this weird study area behind the kitchen. They only had like a curtain in between them. And then he would get upset that there would be noises from the kitchen. I come home at 11 p.m. I would sit down to eat or do something, and he would be upset about it. And oftentimes, when he was upset, his shouting of me using the kitchen at 11 p.m. was way noisier than me eating in the first place. And it got so bad that I missed opportunities. There was a girl there that I liked in the house, and I missed my chance to make my move on her. Now looking back at it, I think she was quite interested in me. As we were getting ready to move out of the place, we had a lengthy conversation, but I still didn't think to make the move on her. And then there was this board game meetup that I was going to. I got so lost and confused of wanting to play Ticket to Ride. There's this other girl there that I missed my chance to make a move on. I You got to remember, I was juggling two jobs. I was juggling my art career. I was juggling this really noisy apartment manager, and when I got to know her at the board game meetup, I discovered she had a chronic health condition, and it was just a little bit too much for me to carry at the time. I've learned that even if I meet somebody who is, here's what I like to do now. I treat the world as an 8 billion person speed dating event. You have to interact at least one time, right? I treat it like that nowadays. So no matter the person's background, no matter religion, race, age, whatever, right? You still, even if they're too old, even if they're too young, you still have to interact at one time. To just so that you can clear your mind of, oh my God, I missed my opportunity, right? If you do that one thing, right, that's the key. And you might not clear it off your head. Maybe it is a match, right? This is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum.